Copy. All right, friends. So hey, let's hear some goals, Terry. Terry, Barry, how's it going, friend? How are you? How are you this Monday? Are you entering in with that confidence that things can change for you here? Terry, Barry? Live video connect to streaming. Why is this not working? That's the issue. Oh, yay, it's working finally. Sheesh, Louise. That was the issue. I was messing up. I messed it up. So, hey, friends, how's it going? Happy Monday to you, friends. I wanted to we'll wait to give people an opportunity, but if you're coming on in here, let's make some connection. I want to know where you're from, where you're at, maybe what state you're in, maybe how your week has gone, maybe some things you have. Hey, Connie, how's it going, friend? So good seeing you. Hey, G Smith 778. Welcome to the live. Glad you're here. Happy Monday. I want you to know that. I hope you're stepping into. I'm just giving people an opportunity to come in here before we start off with our daily positive quotation. I want to start off with a little bit of motivation here, but give you guys an opportunity to connect in here, friends. Give you an opportunity to connect, to make some connections. Jesus loves you. Thank you so much. G.S. Smith, Jesus loves you too, my friend. I appreciate that. Appreciate you sharing that and appreciate the reminder. I think we all need that reminder that Jesus loves us, but most importantly, that we are enough at the same time. I was just scrolling through my For You page while, oh, sweet, let's go. Well, I'm glad you jumped on in, friend. I'm glad our paths had crossed, and I appreciate you. Hey, Bream Joyce, welcome. Glad you're here. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully you're having an amazing Monday. Just trying to give us an opportunity before I start off with that daily positive quotation to kind of give people an opportunity to come on in. I'd love to be here live with you guys. But hey, if you're jumping on at a recorded time, just shoot live in the chat. I'm trying to find a time that I can stream and have my friends on here, have you connect, make some new people, make some new friends. Hey, Don Pablo, welcome. Glad you're here. My name is Sam. I want to spread some positivity, some motivation each and every day. So I'd love to be friends with you. If you don't have that friend in your pocket, that friend that's going to remind you that you're enough, that friend that wants to spread some motivation to your page each and every day, let's be friends. But most importantly, I want you to step into this room knowing that you're enough, knowing that you matter, knowing that the world will be better with you in it. But most importantly, knowing that this week can be different. I don't know what this year has looked like for you so far. I don't know what their future has entailed, but I do know that this can be the day that things get better, right? Can we? Isn't that awesome that this can be the day that things get better? I no longer have to wish for things to get better. I no longer have to hope for things to get better, but I can decide that this Monday can be that turning point in my life, right? I want you to think about that this can be the week that I had that turning point, and that turning point starts with me setting that intention this week. I don't know what your goals have looked like this far so year. Maybe you found yourself already giving up on your goals, right? Maybe you've already given up on your dreams. You've already given up on the possibilities that people set out for you. Hey, Wyatt, how's it going, friend? Wyatt Johnson, welcome to the live, friend. Glad you're here. I want you to think about that. What are some of those things that, as I enter into this new week full of limitless possibilities, that I need to believe in again, right, Wyatt? Aren't there some things that we realize that maybe you found yourself not thinking you were enough? Maybe you found yourself not thinking your goal was possible for you. But I want you to enter this week knowing that you have the power to change your life. But most importantly, that change starts with you. I want you to hear that. As we move forward into this new week full of limitless possibilities, I want you to realize that you have the power to change your life. I don't know what the past weeks have looked like for you or the past years look like for you, but I do know that today is a new opportunity that you can move forward with a new belief. Do you believe that? I want you to say that in the chat that yes, because it takes you taking that stance. You have to step in with that belief. That doesn't just come by hoping or wishing. That comes with that belief that, hey, I realize I can change my life. That the change you're looking for isn't outside of you, but it starts from within. Why? It starts from within. God's mercies new every morning. God is within us. Yes. Motto, I appreciate that. Yes, thank you for sharing that. I love that. Thank you so much. And that's so true. So true. So true. God's mercies are new each and every day. But that's the gift that we have to step into, right? I want you to think about that. Just like my friend, I'm going to pin that because you need to see that. That needs to be shared. You guys need to see this right here. My friend pinned it right there. Thank you so much for the follow, Mom. But I'm interested to hear that because yes, God's mercies are new each and every day, but that's something we have to receive each and every day because He gives that freely. That's freely given to us each and every day. And I thank you so much for that reminder. But that's the power you have. You're so loved, you're so trusted that you are enough. That's the choice you're gonna have to make each and every day, and that's the power you have each and every day. So thank you for that reminder, friend. But I want you guys to think about: am I taking a step towards my goal, or am I stepping away? I want you to ask yourself that question. If this week was going to be the week where everything changed for me, what actions would I have to take? What people would I have to meet? What situations would I have to, which people should I surround myself with? Because if you're looking for this week to be different, yes, I love that. Dr. Mick, that's so true. Take the action to get the job done. And that's exactly what I hear what my friend said right there. Taking the actions to get the job done. Because I believe I found myself many times, like my friend said right there, knowing that I needed to take the action to get the job done, but hoping that things would get better. And I think that's the greatest common denominator between you and your goals. See, we're hoping, wishing, dreaming, planning, asking. But like Dr. Mick said, it's taking the right action. Alexa, turn the timer off. It's taking the action. Yes, you don't want to work. Yes, and that's what it is. Why aren't you working? And that's what it is. It's really taking the action. And that's the gift we have towards our goals. Maybe you found yourself this year setting that intention, hoping for things to get better, maybe even wishing. But like my friend said right there, it's really about eating up all the yes, it's about really showing up and realizing that I'm going to have to take action if I want things to get better. Wishing, hoping, dreaming won't get us there. Just chatting away. Yes, yes. You people. It's so good though. It's so good. I'm not gonna lie. Can you DoorDash me though, Dr. Huberman? But I want you to think about that, you guys. Like when it really comes to their goals and for things to get better, I just really want you to think about that. If I want things to get better, I'm gonna have to start taking that action. I'm gonna have to find those people. Maybe you find yourself looking for support but not doing the work. Because Dr. Huberman, I'll call you back. I promise. Hey, Ryan Turner, how's it going, friend? I want you to think about that. What actions could I take? What decisions do I need to make this week better than it was before? As you step forward into this new quarter of the year, I want you to realize that we need love in America. Yes, we do. We need love. Yes. But most importantly, we need to remember that we're enough. I think the reason why love has been pushed away or why we feel like love is gone astray is because we're in a world where people don't feel like they're enough. So when you don't feel like you're enough, you can't give the love needed, right? Because you don't feel like you're worthy of love. You don't feel like you're worthy or you're enough. So you're constantly striving for something that you can't give away. We're all trying to pour from an empty bucket. But when you realize that you need the love first, love starts with yourself. Love starts with how you treat yourself. And you can't really expect people to love you if they haven't loved themselves, right? So I want you to really think about that. We're in a world where we're saying America needs love, but we know we more so need people who love themselves more. That's really where love starts with you. When you start to love yourself, love becomes something that overflows. I want you to think about that. When you start loving yourself, taking care of yourself, believing that you're enough, love becomes simply a byproduct because when you start to love yourself, it's really hard to hate people around you. When you start to love yourself, it's really hard not to respect people around you. When you start to love yourself, it's really hard not to give to others around you. I think we're really fighting a self-love crisis. It's not so much that America needs love. Hey, that one Christian, how's it going, friend? I love your posts I love the posts that you do. They're always so encouraging and they're always so awesome. I'm so good seeing you, friend. I think that's the biggest thing. We're sitting here, telling us, thinking, that we, the state needs love. I think we all need more love, right? We all need to fill our buckets more so that we're able to pour from the overflow. So I'm super excited to hear that one, Christian. So good seeing you, friend. But I want you guys to think about that as we are in this Monday. We're looking to move forward, as we're looking to push to a higher, further level. What are the actions I need to take? What are the things I need to make? But most importantly, what are the people I need to surround ourselves with? Because I believe that in community, we tend to grow quicker. I think everybody's looking for the quick fix, but the quickest fix you can do is to surround yourself with people that are going in the right direction. I want you to hear that again. That the quickest fix, if you're looking for the cheat code to finding quick success, to surround yourself with people that are going in the same direction as you. Because when you find yourself, that's like jumping on a train that has the momentum already, right? Imagine jumping on a train. It's a steam motor. It's already going in the right direction, right? So when you jump on that roller coaster that's already going that right direction, you already know you're going to go to your proper destination. But I think many times we're jumping on a train that's not going anywhere. What's the quote of the day? What's the quote of the day, Keegan? That is a great thing. I think the quote of the day simply is that you're enough, is that you matter, and that the world is better with you in it. I think that's the most important message. That's the quote of the day. The quote is that you matter, you're enough, and that the world is better with you in it. But most importantly, that if you're looking to find momentum in the direction of your goals, it's time to jump on a train that's moving in the right direction. It's time to surround yourself with people that already have momentum in the direction of where you want to head. I think many times we find ourselves setting goals in places that are stagnant. Hey, notifications, what's up, friend? How's it going? But I want you to think about that. When it comes to your dreams and your goals, I think it's time to jump on the train that's moving forward instead of the train that's standing still. And I want you to think about, how can I find that train? Is by asking help. Everybody's looking for a cheat code, but the cheat code is this: jumping on the train that already has momentum. Surrounding yourself with people that are moving forward. Hey, Zebby, how's it going, friend? Realizing that real change starts with you, but most importantly, it starts with you deciding that you're enough. Right? Hey, thank you so much for the roses. Oh, snap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate it because you didn't have to. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate it, friend, for helping me hit that flash goal. You are amazing. You're enough and you matter. And as long as you're in this world, I need you to know that you're enough. Thank you so much. Oh, GG. Oh, let's go. 26 roses. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys so much. Oh, what? Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, friends. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. I hope you realize that you're enough, even if you didn't give me a gift. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're awesome. No, you're awesome. Oh, man. I got a cat. Thank you so much for the gifts. What in the world? This is crazy. Thank you so much. Whoa, what is going on here? Gift attack. I appreciate it. I don't think I've ever had this many gifts in my entire life. I really appreciate you stepping on in. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Taylor. Taylor, how's it going? Oh my gosh, there's so many gifts. I appreciate it, friends. Thank you so much, Taylor, for the kind words. Thank you guys. Just stumping on it. Thank you guys. Know that you're enough. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Zeppy, you're so awesome, man. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Wow. You are truly awesome. And I can't let you know that I appreciate you more than you ever know, man. I've never had that many gifts before. That's so cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. That's awesome. I appreciate your support. Hey, Taylor, how's it going, friend? Hey, Landon. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you all for the gifts. I appreciate you coming on in and showing some love. But I hope you know that you're enough today. I hope you know that you're enough. I hope you know that you matter, and I hope you know that the world is a better place with you in it, wherever you're at in this stage of your life. But hey, friends, let's dive on into our daily positive quotation. And maybe you're wondering, Sam, what is a daily positive quotation? Well, that's a great question. It's actually a book. It's going to give us a topic of the day. It's going to have a little story section, a positive thought, and a positive epiphany section. And today, here, friends, we're on June 9th. June 9th. And our topic today is trying to please. That's what our topic today here, friends. Our topic today is trying to please. So now we're going to go right into our quote. And our quote says this: trying to please. A no uttered from the deepest conviction is better and greater than a yes merely uttered to please. Or what is worse, to avoid trouble. And that's quoted by Mahatma Gandhi. It's quoted by Mahatma Gandhi. So if you jump on in here, friends, I want you to know that you're enough. I want you to know that you matter. But most importantly, I want you to know that the world is a better place with you in it. And today we're diving into a positive quotation. Our quote, I'm going to repeat that quote again, with our topic today being trying to please. It says, a no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes uttered to please. Or worse, uttered to avoid trouble. Man, isn't that powerful? And that's quoted by Mahatma Gandhi. So now we're going to go right on into our story section. Our story section, it says, from the time we were little children, we are taught to please others. Now, how many of us have been taught to please others, even as a little child? I know I was. Hey, Zebby, thank you so much for the roses. I know I was. Anybody else in here taught as a little child to always agree with maybe what the adult said, always here to please others? Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's me too. I grew up that being taught to please as a child. Being taught to please as a child. Anybody else in there? Can you tap that screen? Maybe you find that you've been taught to please as a child. You've been taught to please people. Is that something you found yourself doing? Maybe taught to please your boss, taught to please your family members, taught to please your siblings, taught to please your elders. Have been taught to please. Has anybody been taught to please here? Would they be willing to be brave enough to be taught to please? Because I know I am. I would consider myself a people pleaser. I always am taught to please. Does anybody struggle with that as well? That's something that, hey, I feel like pleasing people is my mission. Maybe always been taught to be pleasant to others, not to challenge the status quo. Is that something you maybe struggle with or find yourself in conviction with? Hey, Healing Herbs, how's it going, friend? It's hard. It's a hard habit to break. Even when we know we're sacrificing honesty and sometimes integrity by trying to get along. Thank you so much for tapping that screen, Healing Herbs. I appreciate you, friend. I found myself like that many times too. It is a hard habit to break. It's a hard habit to break when you're taught to please others, regardless if it's maybe aligned with your values, or regardless of if you think maybe somebody might be offended. You always want to you always aim to please. So we say yes, and like that book says, we say yes, or we say nothing when an unfair situation arises, because we don't want to rock the boat. We don't want people to think that we're hard to get along with. After we've said yes or nothing too many times, we lose sight of our own values. And that's a powerful reminder. What's up? Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Good. Your mom. I love that name. Your mom's in here. But I want you to think about that. Do we find ourselves, aiming to please our family, our friends, our relationships, but not realizing that we're enough? So maybe you find yourself aiming to please because you don't think you're enough. But I love how it says right here. It says, when we aim to please, right? Even when we know we're sacrificing our honesty and sometimes our integrity. Have you found yourself that way? Not thinking you're enough. Hey, welcome, Caleb. But not thinking you're enough, not thinking you're worthy. So you sacrifice your honesty, or even your integrity, because you want to be pleasing to others, right? You want to be accepted by others. So we say yes, or maybe sometimes we say nothing at all. We just don't want to rock the boat. Anybody in here just doesn't want to rock the boat? Willing to, don't want to be the unpleasing person, or maybe like most of us, we want to be that person people get along with, right? We want to be that person that, people get along with, because we don't want to be that person that people don't think we can get along with. Full of pure honesty and purity, man. Thanks for lifting up my day, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping on in. I'm glad you're and thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate that, Mom. You're awesome. I love your name, and I thank you for saying that. I appreciate you. But maybe you're coming in here, right? You're thinking, hey, I find myself feeling this way. I find myself realizing that I'm trying to please people in all these ways, and I find myself in here. And I think this is something really powerful that it says here. It says, so we say yes or we say nothing. And when the unfair situation applies, right? Maybe you found yourself, hey, good Mexican. Maybe you find yourself in an unfair situation, and you find yourself not speaking up because you don't want to be that unpleasant person, right? And you think that we're hard to get along with, but after we've said yes or nothing at all many times, we lose sight of our own values. And maybe at this point of the year, you're not thinking you're enough, and that you haven't really spoken up because you've been wanting to please people, right? So as you are in that season of trying to please, trying to be accepted by others, oh, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate you. Your mom for the follow. I always tag my friends. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But I want you to think about that. Like, you find yourself sitting here wanting to be accepted, not being accepted, and you're now finding yourself losing sight of your own values. And I think that's a scary place to be, because you might be the very voice that could save somebody, but you've pushed yourself so down for so long that you've lost your own voice. So so when it comes to standing up for your goals, standing up for your dreams, you won't even stand up for that. And I believe that can be a very scary place when it comes to wanting to achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve this year and not thinking you're enough. I think that really comes down to a self-worth standpoint, right? Would you agree? Would you agree that comes down to a self-worth standpoint when we question our values, we question whether enough, we question if we're seeking approval so much that we're willing to not say when injustice happens. But I love how it says this in our positive thought. There's a positive epiphany section. Hey, thank you, Lim. Thank you, LM, for tapping that screen. So we say yes. So I won't be mean or offensive, but if I don't say no when I see things that are wrong, who will? And I think that offers a great question there. I love what it says this. I won't be mean or offensive, but if I don't say no when I see things that are wrong, who will? And I want you to think about that in your life. When it comes to your goals, your dreams, you won't be mean or offensive. But if you don't speak up when things are wrong or unjust or unfair, who will? I want you to ask yourself that question. If not you, then who? Who will be the one to stand up when things are going right? But I think this is a declaration right here. If you found yourself as the people pleaser like I do myself in many situations, if you find yourself as a person looking to please, if you find yourself thinking that if I go against the status quo, maybe I won't be liked, so you push yourself down, this is a declaration that I want you to hear. I'm strong enough to face the consequences if I rock the boat. I want you to hear that again, that you're strong enough to face the consequences if you have to rock the boat. It's time to step into that power. That even though I might be stepping into a place I've never been before, that just because I rock the boat, I'm strong enough. I'm strong enough to push past the status quo. I'm strong enough to stand up for what's right. I'm strong enough to push past the fear. I'm strong enough to push past the doubt. But I'm strong enough to stand up for what I believe. Right, Trudy? Thank you so much for that, Rose. Trudy, I appreciate you. Because that's the point you need to step into as you enter this new week full of limitless possibilities. Step in knowing that you're strong enough to push past the fear. You're strong enough to push past the consequences. You're strong enough to push past being accepted by everyone else. But most importantly, to move forward with your values, to move forward with your strength. But the most importantly, move forward knowing that your goals matter, knowing that your dreams matter, but knowing that the world has great things to you. But most importantly, knowing that you're enough. It's time to step forward into your power again. I don't know what last month had for you, but this month doesn't have to be the same. This can be the month where everything changes, but that is up to you. I want you to hear that again. It's up to you. That the change you seek, that the strength you seek is up to you, but it all starts with you believing that you're enough. Because you are. Not because anyone told you. It's because you know that you're enough. And I want to share something with you because this is something I struggled with. I struggled with thinking I was enough. I struggled with thinking I could come on doing this very thing right here. Jumping on live was something I thought I could never do. I thought I wasn't worthy enough. I thought about who would listen to me, but I really, when I realized that the mission was bigger than me, I realized that if not me, then who would be that voice? And you could be that one in your family, your friendships, or even at your job. We need your voice. I want you to hear that. If you're struggling with stepping outside of your comfort zone, if you're struggling with pushing to a new level, I need you to know we need your voice. Maybe nobody's told you that. We need your voice. We need you. We need you to step outside of your comfort zone. We need your voice, Skylar. We need your voice to know. We need you to step outside and share your message. You have a story that somebody needs, but it only can be told by you. I want you to hear that again. You have a story that somebody needs that can only be told by you. And that message is up to you to be shared. So I ask you this question as you step into this new week full of limitless possibilities, as we move forward towards our goals, as we move forward towards our dreams. I want you to move forward knowing that you're enough, knowing that you matter, knowing that this can be the week that everything changes, but that starts with you being willing to do the work. And so as we step into this moment of strength, of power, of certainty, I want you to know that you're enough, that you matter, and that the world is better with you in it. But most importantly, that I want you to click those links in my bio. I want you to realize that I have some gifts here for you. I have some opportunities for you to define success for yourself, for you to bring the energy you need to achieve your goals. But most importantly, take bold action. See, I think there's many questions that we need to answer in our lives, and those are the questions that get us to our next level. But if you don't think you're enough, I think this is a great shirt as a reminder. Because I wake up with this every day. I wear this shirt in the morning. I wash it. It gets washed. But it's the wake-up shirt. It's the first thing that I see in the morning that says, hey, I'm enough, even if I don't know who my parents are. Yes, you are enough, even if you don't know who your parents are. And that's such a powerful statement, Dimitri, because that's a true thing. Because you are enough. You matter. And the world is a better place with you in it. That's what it is. It's about knowing you're enough, knowing that you matter, knowing that the world is better with you in it. But it starts with you. Realizing that enough starts here. Jeff, what's up, Jeff? How's it going, friend? Knowing that you're enough, knowing that you matter, knowing that the world is better with you in it, knowing that you're enough. We all need that reminder that you're enough this Monday. Yep, you're enough. You're still enough. Yo, dude, you weren't active on the what? I'm so confused. But anyways, yes, you're enough. You matter, and the world is better with you. And if you're jumping on in here, I need you to know that. I need you to know that you're enough. I need you to know that you matter. And I need you, most important, to know that the world is better with you in it. And this can be the Monday that you move forward without fear, without doubt, but move forward knowing that this can be the week that everything changes. It's going to demand that you take action. It's going to demand that you take ownership. But most importantly, it's going to demand that you continue to believe in you. I want you to get that again, that it's time to believe again. It's time to take action again. But most importantly, it's time to move forward without fear. It's time to move forward without doubt. But most importantly, it's time to move forward believing in you, believing in your dream, believing that this is a week where things get better. I want you to think about that. How many times have you let fear, doubt, and unbelief hold you back because you didn't think you were enough? Dirk, how many times did you start something and not finish it because you didn't think you were enough? But what if you had this shirt as a reminder that said, hey, not only am I enough, not only am I capable, but I can keep showing up even when the doubt creeps in. Because it will be there. But when you remember that you're enough, because you continue to put in the work in, Riley, you're enough. I need you to know that. Annie, you're enough. You're enough. You're enough, and the world is better with you in it. You're like Tony, LA, Tony Biz. Yeah, man. But know that you're enough, even without it. Even without the donation, you're enough, Kelly. Even without the donation, Braden, you're enough. If you're coming in here, I need you to know that you're enough. I need you to know that you matter. I need you to know that the world is a better place with you in it. But most importantly, that this is the day you move forward. I need this Monday to be the day you move forward without fear, without doubt, but knowing that you matter. Because you do. You do, Dexter. You matter. You matter. So step in with that power. Step in with that purpose. Step in with that belief. Because you do. Alexa, how much time? So do. So I want you guys to think about that. What can I do today that not only is gonna, hey, Big Poppy, love when you come in, Big Poppy. Hey, Big Poppy or Isaiah. I like that. Yo, what's up, friend? How's it going? Happy Monday to your friend. Hopefully you have an amazing Monday. But most importantly, Big Poppy, I hope that you know that you're enough. I hope you're entering this new day full of limitless possibilities, realizing that, hey, this is a new week. Can you say something? Can you say something? Little Pony Child? What? I'm so confused. I don't know what that is. But yeah, you said it. I said it, hopefully. But yeah, enter with that confidence. Enter with the confidence. Enter with the confidence, friends. Enter with that confidence that you can change your life. Uncle, why did you say you're going to be get banned? What? I'm so confused. Blur? What? I'm so confused. But yes, friends, know that you're enough. Know that you matter. Know that the world is a better place with you in it. But hey, team, tap that screen. Let's get to 2K. Let's tap that screen. Let's get to 2K. You are enough, Blur. You're enough. Ashley Abbott, you're enough. Ivan, you're enough. Carly, you're enough. Wizard Floyd, you're enough. If you're entering in this room, I need you to know that you're enough. I need you to know that you matter. I need you to know that the world is a better place to live. But most importantly, that, hey, if you're looking for that person, for that reminder, let's be friends. Hey, thank you, Cool 5. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Hey, you're enough, man. You're enough. You're awesome. I need you to know that the world is better with you in it. I know I only get many people here for a second who scroll through, but I need you guys to know if you're entering in here, you are enough. You matter. and the world is a better place with you in it. Thank you guys for sharing that live. Hey, RJ, how's it going, friend? Hopefully you're having an amazing Monday, but I need you to know, RJ, that you are enough. I need you to know that you're enough, Clarissa. Thank you guys so much for tapping that live. Know that you're enough. Know that you matter. Know that the world is better with you in it. But most importantly, know that this week doesn't have to be like last week. This month doesn't have to be like last month. And that you can change your life by taking the next right action. I think we overcomplicate change and we undervalue the power of the day. I want you to hear that again. I think we overcomplicate the process, but we undervalue the day, Adrian. I want you to know that, yes, God is good, Caleb. Thank you for that reminder. Yes, God is good. And so are you. But most importantly, you're enough. I need you to know that you're enough. I need you to know that you matter and that the world is better with you in it. The world is better with you in it this day, this month, this year, right now, James. Yes, you're enough, James. James, you are enough and you matter, my friend. And the world is better with you in it. I need you to know that. I need you to enter in here. Yeah, you're enough. Rise, you're enough. You're enough. You are enough. Diamond Cat, you're enough. Shaka, Tony, you're enough. I need you to know that you're enough. I need you to know that you matter. And I need you to know that the world is better with you in it. Just as you are, you're enough. Hey, Glenn, you're enough. I need you to know that. You're enough. Brian, you're enough as you enter in here. Hey, Sly, you're enough, friend. Unemployed, you're enough. Notifications, you're enough. You are enough and you matter. You're enough. I need you to know that you're enough. If you jump in here, I need you to know the world is better with you, that this week can get better, this day can get better. And Caleb, thank you for tapping that screen, friends. Thank you so much, user. You're enough. If you're in my life, I need you to know that you're enough. I need you to know that you matter. I need you to know that this world is better with you in it. Alexa, timer off, please. Genesis 1:1. What does it say, Caleb? Hey, John Getter, welcome, my friend. Good seeing you. Hey, Caleb, you guys, I need you to enter this Monday knowing that you're enough, knowing that you matter, knowing that this can be the week that things change, you guys. This can be the week that things change, but that's up to you to take that next right action. I think we overcomplicate the process, but you have to be willing to do work. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Hey, you guys, yeah. Dakota, welcome to the live. Glad you guys are here, but I want you to think about that. What is the next right action? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. What is the next right action? When it comes to your relationships, what's the next right action? When it comes to your goals, what's the next right action? You know what looked more like a new Captain America guy. But I want you to think about that. What is the next right action? What's the next right action when it comes to your goals? What's the next right action? But most importantly, what is the next right group I need to be a part of? Those are 3 questions. Acting. Perfect. Acting. If acting is your next right action, act. Hey, Tank, what's up, friend? I want you to think about that. It's really just the next right action. Your goals are closer than you think. It's just, are you willing to take the steps that get you there? Because each day we have an opportunity to step towards our goal or step away. And it all starts with setting the intention. But most importantly, it all starts with knowing where you want to go. I thought the shirt said, you are not enough. Hold, I can't read. No, you're good. I know. I'm glad it wouldn't say that. What are your goals? My goal. Hey, 6'7". Russia, what's it going, friend? 6'7". Happy summer, friend. I hope you're having an amazing summer so far. But I want you to think about that. My goal is to eventually become a speaker. That's my goal, a speaker. So I figure, hey, if I'm going to be a speaker, I better start. And I'm going to start here with you guys. Hey, Ahmad. Hey, Dusty the Goat. Welcome, you guys. Well, hope you guys are. I hope this is that Monday for you, friends. Like my friend Rajat here. I hope this is that Monday where you're stepping into your power. So you want to be like David Goggins? Nah, not like a David Goggins, but I respect the David Goggins. I'm going to be more of like my favorite type of speaker. You're so happy, bro. Low key making me. Hey, good. Thank you, friend. I would say if I had to be a speaker, I would be more like I'm a Trent Shelton fan, big Trent Shelton fan, or like who's another guy? or like an Ed Mallett type of guy, those type of speakers. Motivational key strategies, more strategy driven. I want to give you guys some strategies. I don't want to just, inspire you. I want to be more so like not so much of an inspirational speaker, but more of like an empowerment speaker, right? I want to give you some key strategies. I don't just want to leave you inspired. I want to leave you empowered. That's my type of style. God loves us so much that he gives his son. Yes. Hey, I got that right here. John 3:16 tattooed on my arm. I love that. Caleb, thank you for sharing that. I think we all need that reminder. Pray requests, pray for the hungry, the sick, the homeless, and pray for the deceased. Yes, we always take prayer requests. So Glenn all gave us a great quote right here. If you're looking for something to pray for, we always need to pray for the homeless, the hungry, and the sick, and the deceased. I agree with that, friend. We always got time for that. God loves us so much that he gave us on son, more of a wholesome, heart-driven. Yeah, more of a wholesome, heart-driven type of speaker. I'm not about I don't just want it to be the motivation. I want to give key strategies. Y'all be comments, be in the guts. We are not the same. What, John? That's kind of my goal. Appreciate you asking that question, though. Steb SS, I appreciate you asking that question because I think that was a great question for me to realize, like, as a speaker, what kind of speaker do I want to be? I want to be somebody that motivates people, but more so gives them key strategies as well. I don't just want to leave you inspired. I want to leave you empowered. That's the goal. I think we all need to be more empowered. We're more powerful than we think. We let other people's fear, traumas, and doubts are what really is holding us back. Hey, Don Heverman, welcome, friend. MIA, thank you so much for sharing, Aiden. Aiden, you're so awesome. I appreciate you sharing the live. You're awesome, man. I appreciate you. Genesis 1:1, in the beginning, God created the earth, the heavens, and the earth. Thank you for sharing that, Caleb. I appreciate you. We always need that reminder of where we start. You right? If you don't know where you started, you don't know where you'll end up. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. 2K likes. You guys are awesome. Hey, friends. So my goal here, as I decided, I want to be more consistent. Thank you so much, Aiden, for the follow. I always follow my friends. But most importantly, what I do when I have a friend, I always pin my friend. So, hey, make sure you follow my friend here. If you're coming in here to make it a new friend, always follow my friend that I have pinned. If they're my friend, they should be your friend too. But I always like to, I think I'm going to try making sure I do an hour. I'm going to do 12 to 1, Monday through Friday. And I'm going to do 12 to 1 and then maybe at 9 to 8. I want to do this twice a day, 2 hours a day. I want to do a stream. So I appreciate you guys coming on in. I appreciate y'all more than you know. I'm hoping this is a good time. I just want to be more consistent as a streamer. So I'm telling you this, guys. I'm telling you this so I can be more consistent. So please, if you won't mind, hold me accountable. I need to be held accountable. So I want to make sure I come in here daily with some motivation. I want to be a speaker. So if I want to be a speaker, I got to be showing up consistently. If I can do an hour's speech with you guys or just hanging out, talking, I eventually just get easier and better, right? Is that how it works? I don't know. I hope it works like that. That'd be so cool. But hey, friends, I really want you to leave here this. I want you to leave here with this. I want you to leave here knowing not only that you are enough, not only knowing that you matter, but I want you to know that the world is better with you in it. I need you to enter that power again. Know that you matter and your world is better with you in it. Keep doing good, bro. Don't give up. Yeah, thank you so much, Caleb. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. This guy, Caleb, we got to be friends. We got to be friends, man. This guy's got the scriptures for days, Caleb. We better be friends because if we not, okay, good. I'm your 14th follower, Caleb. We friends, Caleb. We friends. I need friends like you, Caleb. You got the word on replay. I like it. Hey, Abby. Good. But I want you guys to think about that. Thank you for the follow, Caleb. Hey, we're friends now, so we can stay connected, man. I'm your friend. We're friends. Let's stay connected, man. I appreciate you coming in my live. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for sharing the scriptures and the word, man. You were awesome. I want you guys to think about that. Enter this day knowing that you're enough, knowing that you matter, but most importantly, knowing that the world is better with you in it. But most importantly, that if you're looking to change your life, you can. It's just change. On the other side of change is work. So if you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to keep showing up each and every day, I'm excited for what this month has for you. Because at the end of this month, you keep taking those steps each and every day, you will literally become unrecognizable. So, hey, friends, get this shirt as a reminder, but get this shirt knowing that you're enough, knowing that you matter, knowing that the world is better with you in it, but most importantly, knowing that you're loved. I want you to hear that. If no one has told you that today, you're loved. You matter. And if we're not friends, let's be friends. I would love to stay in connection with you. I would love to be that person in your corner that lets you know that you're enough, that lets you know that you matter, and that lets you know that the world has great things for you. Because if you don't have that person in your corner, I would love to be that person. I would love to be that person for you. Let's stay connected. Let's stay together. But let's stay knowing that this can be the week that everything changes. Take care, friends.